Welcome back, viewers. It's the game. Kuala Lumpur taking on Malacca at the MCA Men's T20 Interstate Championship 2025. The Super 6 stage. Both the teams will be looking for those 2 points to start off their Super 6 stage. We've got two men that matter the most. Skippers. Got captain of Kuala Lumpur, Saeed Aziz, and we've got the captain of Malacca, Mohammad Hanif, in the center for the all-important toss.
Ready? Yeah.
Tails.
Tails. Tails.
Will bat lah.
KL won the toss, decided to bat.
So that's the update from the toss. Kuala Lumpur captain Saeed Aziz winning it and deciding to go for a bat first. They like putting up some show with the bat in hand. Strong lineup. Talking about the lineup, let's have a quick look at that playing 11. Saeed Aziz, got Tristan Ashish, Arslan Shabir, Ahmed Faiz. You've got the youngster Virendeep Singh, Mohammad Azri, Izar Hayat, Neville, Mohammad Iman, Areen, and the youngster Joshwin. Make that playing 11. Strong lineup. We're giving a good challenge to this side of Malacca. Ravindran, Samuel, Mohammad Sufyan, Mohammad Arif, Zakir, Arik, Shahirul, Mohammad Hanif, Mohammad Danish, Vizir, and Jeevan Nair. Make that playing 11. Will be Malacca starting off with the ball as the fielders make their way towards the center. Two on-field umpires. We've got the services of Mr. Kalidas alongside Chandra. And the third umpire match referee is Mr. Rakesh Madhavan. And then come the two openers for Kuala Lumpur. It's the skipper Saeed Aziz. Hard-hitting batter. Someone who can get you those big runs. He's such an outstanding talent, complete all-rounder. And talking about all-rounders, let's have another all-rounder voice in the com box. Very warm welcome, Robert.
Thanks, Herman. Welcome back to our viewers. We had an exciting first game in the Super 6 stage earlier this morning between Perak and Selangor. Perak emerging victorious. Lots of action happened there. 350s in that innings, a fifer. So, going by the action, what we've seen this morning, this afternoon, another action-packed thriller about to unfold. We've got ball one just about ready to come your way. Starts off with a dot. Well, Saeed Aziz is the opening bat for Malaysia in the national circuit. He's opening here for Kuala Lumpur as well. Back-to-back dots. Normally very aggressive with the bat. Opening alongside Arslan Shabir at the non-striker's end. Zakir Hussain and Malacca starting with spin. It's lofted that up and over mid-off. That will race away to the boundary. The first boundary for Saeed Aziz and Kuala Lumpur. They're up and running.
That's a good strike. Aziz doing just Aziz things. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 and a 4. Such a powerful clean striker. Alongside he's got Arslan with him.
That's swept away, straight to short fine. Fortunate to get away with that previous delivery. Syed Aziz is very unforgiving. Anything on his pads. Hassan Shabir tucks that into the mid-wicket region, picks up a single, gets off the mark as well.
Someone loves batting towards the leg side. He flicks it so well.
Well, we've seen Syed Aziz over the years, Herman, and there is a bit of calypso flair to his batting. That's the end of the first over. Kuala Lumpur 7 without loss.
Smart captain. Very capable of posting those big scores. Someone who's always up to score runs for his side, be it the national camp, be it the interstate team, or any team that he represents. So, the most calm and composed captains as well.
Certainly is a very effective captain. Was led his side to an undefeated series victory in Singapore. Beat Hong Kong, China twice in the group stages and once in the final. They were undefeated in Singapore, played some brilliant cricket. Excellent in all three departments. Arik Mukri starting off with a no ball. That's because the ball pitched outside the playing area, or the dimensions of the playing surface, which is the pitch. And so it'll be a free hit. And Syed Aziz, as we've seen, will hold and take no prisoners. He's going for the fences here. That's up in the air, not quite off the middle, but it still has enough on it to race away for another boundary. Malacca, starting with the spinners, could be playing into the hands of Kuala Lumpur.
That was a good shot off the back foot, rocked away.
Oh, wow, was that a chance? Don't think it quite carried. Pulls this straight to the fielder. That's been put down. How expensive is that going to be? Arik Mukri creating the opportunity to dismiss Kuala Lumpur skipper, the dangerous Syed Aziz, but it's gone begging. Oh, he's just clipped this. There's nothing but wrist work in this shot, and it's gone all the way. It's disturbed that crowd of pigeons that normally like to come and feast on the buffet here. Meanwhile, speaking of buffets, it's a buffet boundary, 18 on the board. This time goes over square leg. One bounce for young Arik Mukri, being treated to some punishment here. One delivery to go. Already given 15 runs. Saeed Aziz races along to 20 of 11. That almost lit up Saeed Aziz's eyes. He was looking to go after that one. Tipped at the very last second. Dot ball. A good comeback. 22 on the board without loss after 2. Well, we were treated to some very fine batting, brutal batting, in fact, earlier this morning. 50 coming off just 15 deliveries for one of the batters. Zakir Hussain to bowl his second over. Saeed Aziz. That's Aslan looking to sweep that. Oh, swing and a miss. Beats the bat, beats the keeper. Unfortunately, getting a deflection off the pad. It'll just be a bye. And it was off the bat, which meant it was a chance. A difficult one for the keeper. Anything that comes under the bat. Oh, that's a juicy full toss. Saeed Aziz says thank you very much. Deposits half a dozen to the score. He very quickly moves on to 26 of 13. Always tie full toss as well. Goes again. This time a long hop from Zakir Hussain. Similar result. Ball travelled a bit further than the previous one. Saeed Aziz is having a wonderful time out there with the bat. He's in some mood, and when he's in this mood, he could be very dangerous. First one a full toss, then a long hop, expecting the bowler to pull his length back. He was ready and waiting for it. So 166 in the first innings this morning, which wasn't enough. Did say 180. It's a good score. Oh, this is gentle, nudged away down to third. 36 already on the board. One delivery to go in the third over. Driven through the offside. Dot ball to wrap up the third. 36 on the board. Well, Saeed Aziz and Kuala Lumpur winning the toss this afternoon, choosing to bat first. Gotten off to quite a rapid start. Aslan Shabir hasn't had much of the strike. Got 1 of 4. Meanwhile, Saeed Aziz 33 of 15. Mohammad Sufyan to bowl the fourth over. Dropped down to third. Deft touch there from Syed Aziz. Well, Haran, 37 without loss into the fourth over. It's a good start for Kuala Lumpur, mainly due to that man Syed Aziz.
He's always a player to watch out.
Arslan joins the party.
That's perfect timing. Reminds me of Abhishek Sharma with that bat swing. Both left-handers. Absolutely beamed away. Just 3.2 overs. They got 42 on the board.
Ooh, chance, needed a direct hit. Both batters caught at one hand. Have they made it back?
He's made it back. Desperate dive, all dust on the jersey. That's how much he values his wicket. Almost gifted away. Both of them in the same end. And a wayward throw. You can see that. Very, very disappointed with the wicket keeper.
No doubt. Syed Aziz and Arslan Shabir will have a chat. We saw Arslan Shabir immediately turning to his captain and saying, oops, that was my bad. But he did well to scrummage back home. In the end, all that drama, still Kuala Lumpur 43 without loss. Could have very easily been 43 for 1. It's beautifully cut away. That's going to race away to the boundary. Very good looking shot. Both these left-handers now have come to the party. Arslan 11 of 7. This is a good start from Kuala Lumpur.
And they've been dominating with the bat. Off the back foot, rocks it away. 4 runs, using the power play well. 3 shy from the 50 runs mark. Just 3.4 overs. What a start.
Field just changing around a bit. Cut away again, misfield. Well, that's not going to help Malacca in any way, shape or form. 50 comes up with that boundary for KL.
That's a good shot again, but misfield this time. Helping him.
Oh, that is hit well and truly over the boundary rope. Syed Aziz is having himself a merry time out there in the middle. That ends the fourth over with the score on 57.
It's been raining 4s and 6s. Ursulan swept that one so well. It's up the biggie. Looks like a high-scoring game. High-scoring first innings for sure.
Tell you what, I'm getting confused between the two batters because the way they're batting is very similar in style and the way they're pulling off some of these shots. Arslan couldn't get the strike for the first couple of overs, but since then, this over in particular, he's taken a liking to Mohammad Sufyan as Chandra puts in the hard yards, gets a replacement ball. Still a very fit, dare I say, young man.
Still 2 more overs of power play remaining. Both these batters have gotten Storm of fours and sixes. Striking the ball so well.
Samuel Alam. Time for some pace. So the option of turning to spin hasn't worked for Malacca. I'll just clipped off the thigh pad and did say Saeed Aziz loves anything in the leg side region and does not fail to disappoint. Nothing but a flick of the wrist to pick up that boundary.
And runs coming in easy. Such an elegant batter, so pleasing to the eyes. Whenever he hits those shots. 61 on the board, and he's 12 shy from that 50. 38 of 17.
Oh, that is freebies. 5 extra runs, and neither of the batters had to do anything.
That's rubbing salt on the wound, Robert. 4 wide.
Well, it certainly is. And when you've got the batters batting the way they are, you don't want to be giving away runs like that. As a result, 61 on the board. And we've got 11 more deliveries in the power play. Be interested to know what the most number of runs in this series have been during the power play. Change of angles for Samuel Alam. Ooh, much better. Bit of nip and bounce there. Striking Saeed Aziz on that bottom hand. Perhaps the thumb.
Hopefully there's no serious injury. There is a very important qualifiers coming up. The beginning of October. Malaysia will be participating.
Oh, well done from the wicketkeeper to get a glove to it. Otherwise, that was going to be another 5.
Yeah, good work. Saving some runs for the side, but he's going to re-ball that.
Playing a miss from Arslan. Clipped up-ish, but safe, as they'll be looking for 2. Get it quite comfortably.
Good running between the wickets.
See Saeed Aziz there, still flicking that right hand. Well, Samuel Alam has been wayward in his first over. He's given away 14 runs. He's got 2 deliveries to get through.
He's been leaking runs here. He's under tremendous pressure. 14 the first 4. 71 on the board. Still 8 more deliveries to the power play's completion.
Better delivery there from Alam. Well, the current run rate just under 15. Come storming out of the gate after they won the toss and decided to bat first in the second game of the Super 6 stage of the MCA Men's T20 Interstate Championship. Oh, that is a beautiful looking shot up and over the offside. Just waiting to see if it traveled the distance. No, it hasn't, but still a very good looking shot that, Arman.
That was exquisite. Top quality strike. Almost inside out on the rise. Straight back. Talented batter Arslan. See that spray on the fingers of Sayed Aziz and the ball struck him. Will sting a bit later on, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it'll certainly swell up. Sayed Aziz, also another one of the genuine all-rounders that Malaysia have produced over the years. Also seen him at some point taking the gloves. So can do almost just about anything on a cricket pitch. In recent years, takes the new ball, opens the innings. Quite good at it as well. So he's at the forefront of all the action. Meanwhile, Sufyan, who gave away 21 runs in his first over. Oh, he swept that. He's just picking his regions of the ground and he's going through with his shots and they're all connecting. Another boundary for Sayed Aziz as he moves on to 43 of 19.
He loves the leg side. Anything down the leg, he is going to get runs.
Slight delay here as Aslan Shabir just gets a change of willow. For a lot of these batters, their bat is a source of confidence. It is an extension of themselves, and to an extent, they need to be able to trust the bat that they're holding. The umpire is recognizing that and allowing Arslan Shabir to just get a quick change of bats. Good delivery from Mohammad Sufyan, a rare dot delivery. This is the last over of the power play. Played off the back foot straight to cover. Uses the feet, goes down the ground, shouts to catch it. Well, needed somebody quick to get under that one. Not the case.
Needed a better effort there in the deep.
Uses the feet again. Hit hard.
Wow.
Well, good effort there. Oh, uses the feet again. This time goes down the ground. Good enough connection to take it over the boundary or to cross it. Saeed Aziz moves to 48.
That's too easy for him. That's the kind of length ball. He's not just going to leave you apart. He will take you on. Power play completed 85 without a loss. Going strong at the Kuala Lumpur side.
Umpire Chandra signals the end of the power play. It's been a good one for KL after they won the toss, chose to bat. And both these openers, Saeed Aziz and Arslan Shabir, getting a move on very quickly. Saeed Aziz doing the bulk of the scoring, but Arslan Shabir has contributed quite effectively as well. Oof, that's a delivery banged in short. Finds the outside edge of the bat, too far away from the keeper. Beats the field at deep third as well. The bowler's gone down. We're just hoping he's okay. He seems to be in quite a considerable amount of pain. I think he's landed on his knee, perhaps indicating turn. Oof, that did not look good. That does not look good. So man down here. There comes that magic spray. However, I don't think it's going to do too much good. For this instance, we'll just be hoping that Samuel Alam is able to stand up and get moving again. Trying to help him off his feet. Well, meanwhile, the morning game that we witnessed at the BAYUEMAS Oval, this very venue, Perak taking on Selangor. Perak emerging champions and picking up invaluable 2 points. Mind you, Perak looked in trouble at one stage, 4 wickets down. And then they were rescued by some phenomenal batting. And later this afternoon, we've got Kuala Lumpur taking on Malacca. Kuala Lumpur winning the toss, and they chose to bat first. Saeed Aziz, then Arslan Shabir providing the entertainment. And over at the Selangor Turf Club, we have Johor taking on Penang. And the situation there is that Penang needs 104 runs with 11 overs to go. Johor were restricted to 175. And Penang at the moment are 72 for 5, so half their side dismissed. Meanwhile, back at the BAYUEMAS, Samuel Alam walks off the field with the help of the physio. He's not going to be able to complete this over, so somebody else will have to do it. I don't think the approach from these two batters is going to change. They're going to look to take on everybody and anybody that comes into the attack. 89 without loss into the 7th over. That's brilliantly played. It's raced away for a 4. Nothing but a short arm jab that from Aslan Shabir. All timing, all placement.
That's brilliant timing there. Excellent batting here from the two openers. Putting up a show. Putting up a show worth watching. Anybody at home. This is an epic batting display. 93 in just 6.2 overs. 300 possibility today?
I love the optimism, Herman. But, well, again, I have to say, if these two batters are out there for another 5 or 10 overs, it's going to definitely be possible. You can never exclude any total as long as Saeed Aziz and Aslan, more importantly, Saeed Aziz is out there. If he bats for 10, 15 overs, might just get to 300.
300 could be a very achievable task here.
Clipped off the pads. They're pushing for 2. Get it quite comfortably.
Six on the cards. That's a 50 as well with that couple of runs. Just 24 deliveries. He hasn't raised his bat because he wants more. He wants more glory.
Punched down the ground for a single. You can see a slight change in approach here from these two batters. They've done the damage in the power play. And just taking their foot off the gas just slightly, because they know this next phase, this next 5 to 6 overs is going to be very important if they can keep wickets in hand in the final 10 overs. But if you keep giving them freebies and juicy full tosses like that, they're not going to miss out. Not these two batters.
That was a wrap gift. Arsalan over covers. It's the over with the boundary. 100 up as well with that boundary. Just 7 overs. They've reached that 100 mark. 51 not out for Saeed Aziz. And Arsalan Shabir 41 of 18 and counting. This is an excellent start here for Kuala Lumpur. Robert?
Well, it's an absolute party of a start here. Saeed Aziz winning the toss, choosing to bat first. If you can bring up your 100, your team 100 in 7 overs, I think you'll take that any day of the week and then twice on Sunday.
We're just 2 days away from a Sunday.
Well, plenty of action coming to you from Malaysia. It's a country that has brought plenty of cricket action to all our viewers all year round, and very entertaining action, I should say. Been involved with quite a few of the tournaments organized by MCA. This one, the most recent of them, the MCA Men's T20 Interstate Championship of 2025. Oh, this is pushed off the back foot. Jeevan being introduced into the attack. There's been so much cricket played in this part of the world, more precisely Malaysia, and at the BAYUEMAS Oval. Saw the tour of Pondicherry for the men's, and we had Assam women's team touring here. Now we've got the interstate action, so definitely want to be subscribing and following all the socials of Malaysian cricket. Credit to the committee, the board, all the officials involved. That man on your screen, Mr. Kalidas, has done almost infinite number of games. Saeed Aziz and the rest of the Malaysian nationals who continue to participate in the domestic tournament, providing us with entertainment at its finest level.
That's excellent batting. It's pure class and elegance. The boundary there.
There's not much wrong with that delivery. It was just a touch too wide. He just managed to squeeze that out and timed it through the cover region. That's one that dips. Well, Saeed Aziz was going well and truly over the combox on that occasion. Brings a smile even to his face. Big gutted that he missed out. Oh, this time a bit flatter. Squeezes that behind third. Still get a couple.
More added to the board.
That's a wayward delivery. Well, good end to the over. 110 on the board after 8. Kuala Lumpur running away with this total in the first innings of Game 2 of the Super 6 stage of the MCA Men's T20 Interstate Championships. As my pigeon friends come to feast on the buffet, we did say this. They come around 2:30 Malaysian time. Malacca left scratching their heads, trying to figure out a way to break this partnership. That is another flick of the wrist. Work to do for long on does well. Arslan Shabir and Saeed Aziz, well, they've been entertaining, haven't they, Arman?
Yeah, they've been very, very entertaining. It's been remarkable batting.
Oh, that's pulled away. All the way for 6. Saeed Aziz is merciless at this point. He's putting anything and everything away that's off target.
He's only dealing in 4s and 6s. Look at that. Pure class. Big wicket. Probably have injured his hand, but he's got the catch. The danger man back. Fumble, but on the second attempt, takes it. That was a good catch. Then 17 runs partnership comes to an end. Courtesy of Zakir. 64 of 32 for Syed Aziz. Applauds there from his teammates. Where he's batted. Captain leading from the front. Number 5. Experienced campaigner. Coming in at number 3. Danger man. Syed Aziz back into the Hatta will be relief for the bowling side. Check shot there from him. 5 dot delivery. Fifth delivery. Just worked away, tucked away for a quick single. Good running. That's the 1 run. It's the danger man, Arsalan on strike. He's 7 away from that 50. 43 not out from 20 deliveries. He's striking the ball quite well. Last delivery of the over, number 9. Captured as the cry, but that's in the gap. 1 bounce and a 4. The sweep shot. He's playing that well. End of the over, number 9 with a 4. Look at that replay once again. That length quite early. Sweeps it away towards the deep square. 122 for the loss of 1 after 9 overs. He's in a big score.
Well, Arslan Shabir, 47 of 21. Ahmed Faiz, the newest to the batters to walk out there. But what a start it's been for Kuala Lumpur. And despite losing the wicket of Syed Aziz, they're still on course to get in excess of 200. They'll be thinking 240. And got the batting to do it. And Ahmed Faiz, well, he's another man who's been transformed in recent times. Go back to that tour of Singapore, reinvented himself, was left out of the playing 11 for the first few games, and then sent into bat, thrown right into the thick of things, and what a response he gave. So, well, that flame has been kindled and it's burning bright now. Ahmed Faiz, a long time servant of the game for Malaysia, also involved with a lot of junior development. Meanwhile, Arslan Shabir picks up a single, brings Ahmed Faiz back on strike.
He's close to his 50. 48 of 22. Started really, really well.
Well, that's a full toss. He swept that away. If it's in the gap, it will. No, it starts straight to the fielder. Well, with these 3 runs, Ahmed Faiz moves his tally for the tournament. Well, they've turned down the overthrows. Ahmed Faiz getting his tally of runs in excess of 200, 201 at the moment. Halfway through the 10th over, 125 on the board. Arslan Shabir, 2 runs away from a milestone, hits that down the ground. Well, what a good looking shot that is. Stand and deliver. 50 comes up for Arslan Shabir. What a knock since the departure of Saeed Aziz. It's been Arslan that's had to take the chance and try and find the boundaries. He's done that to good effect.
He's played really well. Deserves that half century. Found the ball so well.
Cuts this away. Geez, he's placing the ball to perfection here. And all the fielders are left to do is retrieve the ball once it crosses the boundary. It's been that type of day for Kuala Lumpur. Not the best for Malacca.
He's batted really well. First Aziz, now Arsalan, both have been very impressive. 33 on the board. 1 more delivery remaining.
That's up in the air. Catch it is the call. Goes down again. Malacca, they haven't had a very good day in the field. Chances gone begging after 10 overs. Kuala Lumpur continue on this onslaught. 134 on the board. We'll have a short drinks break and come back to you with more live action. Please stay tuned.
to the halfway stage of the first innings. Kuala Lumpur only the toss, selecting to go for a bat first. They are 134 for the loss of 1 wicket. Half century. So both the openers, the Z's back into the dugout. Arsalans got 57 out of 25. Ahmed Faiz has just joined him. He's got 3 or 4. And alongside me in the com box, we've got Robert.
Thanks, Herman. Well, first half of this first innings has been all Kuala Lumpur. Nothing going Malacca's way, not even the toss. Can they change things here in the second half?
Real tough task with the way Kuala Lumpur have got the start. You've still got likes of Virendeep Singh in the dugout waiting. More options there with the bat in hand. You've got to really bowl well. Poor fielding there. That will run away for a 4. First boundary for Ahmed Faiz.
Well, we've seen it all. This morning we saw Selangor, their fielders backing their bowlers. We're seeing the flip side of that. Malacca not able to provide any assistance for their bowlers. Not in the ground fielding, not with the catching department. And as a result, Kuala Lumpur 139. I think we're staring at a very huge total here at the end of this first innings. Oh,
Beautifully bowled there. Through the gates, through the defences. Zakir strikes the second wicket for him. Look at that delivery once again, Robert.
I think this is the arm ball, the one that continues in with the arm. No spin. Ahmed Faiz playing for the turn. And goes through the gate, disturbs the furniture. And a very important wicket. Malacca going to need a few more of that if they are to stop Kuala Lumpur from reaching a mammoth first innings total. That's easier said than done when Malaysia's most prolific batter walks out to the middle. Most number of Player of the Match awards by any cricketer. So he's got the knack of winning games for his side. I'm, of course, talking about jersey number 23, the one, the only Virendeep Singh. And if Malacca can dismiss Virendeep Singh cheaply, they'll consider that a very important blow. Meanwhile, Arslan Shabir talked a lot about the other batters. He's looked fantastic, especially after Saeed Aziz was dismissed.
Virendeep Singh, another man that needs no big introduction. We know what he can do with the bat in hand. A quality all-rounder in that lineup. Also, the national team player for Malaysia. A lot of leagues around the globe. First delivery. That's a gift, wrapped gift with a ribbon and tie. And that has been worked away for a 4. It's also a no ball there.
Well, it's the gift that keeps on giving. A juicy full toss, a no ball, which means the next delivery is going to be a free hit. So, Virendeep Singh is going to look to put this one away as well. Zakir Hussain, who did well to get the wicket of Ahmed Faiz, has given Virendeep Singh the license.
There'll be more runs there. Free hit. Not much of damage, although. 4 overs.
He's got 2 deliveries to go in his spell, 2 for 44.
Punch down the ground. A single. 47. Oh, that's a good shot. He's picked that range so well. It's a little wide. He's put that away for another maximum, I reckon. With the umpire's signal there. Yes, a biggie there. 150 up with that 6. 11 gone.
Well, the bowler bowling left arm around the wicket, trying to angle it across. Aslan Shabir equal to the task, just extension of the arms there more than anything. Picks up half a dozen. 153 on the board. 9 overs to go. Well, I think, Arman, it's time we start asking your favorite question. What do you reckon is a good first innings total here, given the position that Kuala Lumpur are in?
Well, I think anything over 180 is a very good score, but the way these batters are there in the centre and the way Kuala Lumpur is batting, I feel they're going to get 250 plus.
Fair enough. Well, the batting has been good, but it's also been assisted by some pretty ordinary fielding and catching.
And that's in the gap. He's carved it away and will pick up a boundary. Well, anything that he touches will turn into gold.
Well, this is just very nonchalantly cut away. Timing good, placement even better. Picking up an easy boundary there is Virandeep Singh.
Wide signal there. Deep away, Robert.
Well, Jeevan was given 25, almost 2.1 overs. Flights a full toss. Virandeep Singh, a bit disappointed he couldn't get that away.
Surely disappointment will be there. The batter, Arsalan, he's been looking really good. 27. Behind for those 3 digits for sure. Oh, another big hit. Has he got enough bat? Well, you bet he does. 1 bounce away for a boundary.
Arslan Shabir, well, just helping himself there to another boundary.
Ball. Oh, chance. Has he got the man? Not since the umpire. That was a close call.
Well, is extremely fortunate that the ball didn't roll towards the keeper because the keeper had to come and fetch the ball from in front of the stumps, which allowed him just about enough time to get back in his crease.
It was very, very close, I would say. Already on the board in just 11.5 overs. Final delivery of the over number 12. Oh, slapped away. And there is a fielder. Oh, Westfield. Poor fielding there. That results in a boundary. 4 runs to finish off the over number 12.
Another full toss, slapped away into the offside, through the legs. Another boundary.
Having saved. No way you've missed that one. More overs remaining. It's like at least 100 and I'm sorry, at least 250 on the board.
Certainly looks possible, especially when you've got Arslan Shabir batting on 72 of 31. Strike rate of 200 plus. And Virendeep Singh, 12 of 5. If both these batters get going, 250 is going to be very easily achievable.
Single there. Of the batting first, Aziz and now Arsenal. Oh, that's another four. Arsalan. He has been batting so well. Those fours is like a joke today.
Well, walk in the park, boundary buffet, exquisite batting. Help yourself to as many boundaries as you can. You name it. That's what Kuala Lumpur are doing. 171 for 2. It's at the 13th over.
Oh, some luck there for the batter. Side edge. Sometimes it goes on to the stumps, but here, towards the short mid wicket. Single. It's been crunched. And the fielder saves it. It will be a single. Deep Singh.
Mohammad Hanif, the skipper of Malacca, trying to keep things quiet here. 7 of the first 4 deliveries.
And a single there.
They've run 2 here. Yes, they have. Just strolling through between the wickets, picking up couples, picking up boundaries.
Oh, good shot. That's another maximum. Half a dozen there to finish off the over from Arsalan. 13 overs. The carnage just continues. Robert.
181 for 2 after 13. Arslan Shabir is at the helm of things, causing destruction. 85 of 35. What a knock that has been so far. And he's not done yet. He's got 7 more overs to go. And he's got Virendeep Singh alongside him. So there's no pressure, no real struggle inside for Kuala Lumpur. We did say 180 is a par score. They've got that with 7 overs to go. Arman.
100%. It's the start. First 6 overs, they were almost 100 on the board. I thought today they were going to achieve 300, but I'm still pretty much sure that they'll get towards that 250, 260 mark.
Meanwhile, Arman, this is what we've witnessed. 20 boundaries, 22 boundaries and 8 sixes in this That's a total of 181 of the batters of Kuala Lumpur.
They have been dealing in fours and sixes. That will
And in the
help.
meanwhile, assisted by some pretty ordinary bowling as that trickles away, touches the rope. Think that will be a boundary. Will indeed. By just confirming, fielder obliging. 5 wides.
This is runs being gifted. That sounded sweet. Some work for the fielder in the deep does well to save the boundary. Arslan goes over the bowler's head. With single. They're there, controlling the boundary.
Kuvendran, the bowler for Malacca, trying to pick up a wicket here. They desperately need to break this partnership.
Now, no. Ball coming in.
Well, Malacca have got to find a way to do some damage control because at the moment Kuala Lumpur, they're looking unstoppable.
And they're surely looking out of the way, wavered with their length. 89 on the board. Donks it down the ground. 4 runs in the gap. Brilliant striking here.
Virandeep Singh just reaches onto that front foot and extension of the arms, puts it in the gap, picks up a 4. 193 on the board.
7 away from that 200 mark with 6.2 overs remaining. Complete carnage with the bat. Off the back foot this time. Behind point. Another boundary. Back to back 4s.
We can't be bowling there, not to Virandeep Singh. He can play that shot all day long, even with his eyes closed, one arm tied behind his back.
.97. 11. Look for a single. That will keep the strike as well. 198 for 2 after 14.
Well, 6 overs to go. Arman, you said 250. If they get 10 and over, which I think they will or should, it'll get them there. A reverse sweep attempted.
There'll be more runs. That will be a boundary. Guys, I reckon. Trying to go for that reverse sweep. Randeep Singh. Long chase by the fielder. Golden wing. That was a deja vu for me. But he gets the boundary. Back-to-back fours. Even the previous one coming off the bat. 206 on the board.
Just toying with the field now is Virendeep Singh.
Trying for that similar shot again. Would have been a hat-trick of attempt. This time misses it. Not delivery. Not 6-2. 32 of 15. Placed himself. Saying that's another good shot. That's in the gap, I reckon. Beating the two fielders, bisecting them. Third boundary of the over.
Well, this is like Virendeep Singh is in the nets and he's getting some throwdowns. He's just helping himself to boundaries. Malacca have not been able to bowl a good line or length to either of these batters, and they've made them pay.
A rare dot delivery. Second of the over. Final delivery before the last five, the fast five. Captured as the call, but that will land safe. Single. Virendeep to keep the strike. 15 gone. 2-1-1 for the loss of 2.
Syed Aziz and Arslan Shabir started proceedings off in fine style. And Syed Aziz was dismissed on 64 of 32. And Arslan Shabir and Ahmed Faiz got together for a bit before Ahmed Faiz departed for 7 of 6. It was very well bowled by Zakir Hussain, getting through the gate. But since then, Virendeep Singh and Arslan Shabir, they've taken Kuala Lumpur to 211 for 2. There's 5 overs to go. 17 extras gifted by Malacca.
Trying to go for that reverse sweep again. We'll sneak in a single. We'll wait for the. Oh, they'll come back for the 2. Good running between the wickets.
Well, Malacca have just not been on top of this game at any stage. When the batters out in the middle can just coast through for a 2. And the ball's not even left the 30-yard circle or just past it. You're not having a very good day in the field, Arman.
It's like the shoulders are dropping already. You know they have just not been at mark today. Far away, there is a fielder. Should only be a single. Oh, they'll come back for 2. This is very, very casual fielding out there. That's 4. That was brilliantly played. There was no one in the deep. Manipulating with the field setup.
Virendeep Singh walking on either side, playing the reverse sweep, playing the orthodox sweep, picking up boundaries. 219 on the board.
good partnership. These two batters. Salam, youngster alongside. Spirit's captain Virendeep, he goes big. And that has sailed away. Half a dozen. 50 up in some style of just 22 deliveries for Virendeep Singh.
Well, we saw a 50 brought up of 15 deliveries. This is not far from it. We've been entertained with some big hitting in the Super 6 stage of the MCA Men's T20 Interstate Championship.
You're wide. Kuala Lumpur surely are a team to watch out for in this. They are one of the contenders to be the winners of this championship. Oh, that isn't better. Look at that sound. Look at that distance covered. Away she goes. Half a dozen.
Virendeep Singh is just teeing off here like someone would at a driving range. He's walking around the crease, picking his spots and depositing the ball to all corners of the ground. Dare I say, Arman, the umpires have had to work overtime. The number of signals for sixes and fours, getting quite the shoulder workout in.
Sure. Single, good diving effort in the deep. 16 gone, 233 for the loss of 2. Also, Virendeep Singh is also the first player to get to that 3,000 runs. What a way this tournament has panned out. There's been some fine cricket.
While Mohammad Sufyan being reintroduced into the attack. Virendeep Singh attempting another reverse sweep, picking up another boundary. It's a full toss. Malacca have provided quite a few of those KL batters.
It's been given those gifts, I would say. Trying to go for that reverse sweep. This time misses it. Not ball. Robert, 260, 270, 280. What's your pick?
Get to that in just a moment. Another reverse sweep, another boundary. And, well, I'd say all three a definite possibility. Arman. And, although Arslan Shabir has not had much of the strike in the last couple of overs, he's been quietly observing, catching his breath. Virendeep Singh doing the bulk of the scoring in the meanwhile. He's moved on to 66 of 28. Oh,
Loud appeal. No, the finger goes up. Sufyan strikes. Virendeep, who was batting so well, has just thrown away his wicket. He walks back for 66 of just 29 deliveries. Again, that reverse sweep coming in the way.
I have to say, I haven't seen Virendeep Singh play the reverse sweep a lot previously. This match, it looked like it's something that he was trying to work on. It paid off more often than not, but it's also resulted in his departure. As Riaza replaces Virendeep Singh. And delivery to go on the
Yeah, it's a
17th
very high
over.
risk, high reward shot, Robert.
Certainly is. We saw Virendeep Singh get quite a number of boundaries as a result of that. That's something that a lot of big match performers do. They are willing to risk their wicket, and especially in this T20I format where runs are a batter's currency. They're willing to take that risk. Meanwhile, Arslan Shabir, 86 of 36 at the non-striker's end.
Oh, Azmi comes in, first delivery, and finds the fielder. 2 and 2 for Sufyan. First ball trying to go downtown. Finds the fielder.
Flighted wider of the right-hander. Going after it. In the end, only managing to hit it straight down. Long off. Takes a good catch though. Couldn't say that a lot about the Malacca fielding and catching that occasion. Picking up 2 wickets from 2 balls.
And a hat-trick.
He's going to have to wait till the next over because at the close of 17, KL are 241 for 4. Mohammad Imam walks out to the middle. Also another player involved heavily with the junior development. Coaches at the MCA. Now representing Kuala Lumpur in the Interstate Championship of 2025. Mohammad Afiq Mukri. Only given the 1 over earlier on.
Outside edge will be runs. Chased by the fielder. Arsalan. It's back for the second. He moves on to 88. 12 away from that 100. He's been at the non-striker end for a while now. When Virendeep was striking the bowlers, he was enjoying that at the non-striker's end. Dances down the track. And that's a biggie. Onto the side screen.
Arslan Shabir picking up where he left off before he was denied quite a bit of the strike. It's understandable because Virendeep Singh was striking it really well. Shabir on that occasion suggesting he hasn't gotten out of touch.
He's gone again. Has he got enough? There's a fielder. Oh dear. He falls short from that 100 by 6 runs. He departs for 94. Heartbreak there for the batter.
Well, I think he was doing the right thing with just under 3 overs to go. He wasn't being selfish. He was going for the greater good, which was trying to find the boundary. Going for that 6, he finds himself falling 6 runs short of what would have been a brilliant 100. Not to be on this occasion. getting fist bumps even from the opposition, which goes to show what an innings of class this has been. And this is how the downfall of Arslan Shabir occurred. Straight to the fielder.
Marcus has been. He was very disappointed with himself that he couldn't get that out away from the fielder or over him. But nonetheless, excellent knock. Applauds from the teammates as well, as he deserves it. Applauded by the opposition team as well, as you mentioned. That shows how much of a class of an innings that was. He's at Hayat, the new man in at number 7. A fine striker.
There's a new man in, but he's been around the game for a very long time, as Kizar Hayat. The side dominantly for his bowling. Can bat, pretty handy as well with the bat.
My mom hits it away, and that might just run away for a 4. Yes, it will. What a way to get off the mark. Boundary. The youngster.
Beautiful looking shot, that slog sweep. Not quite off the middle, but still good enough connection to get over the rope.
Fuller delivery, catch it is the call. Bounce shot from the fielder. Be a single. Bowler not really happy with that. Robert.
Aman, I've got a story to share with you. I've been following this Malaysian side for quite a few years now, and I've gotten to know Kizar Hayat really well. And after calling a few tournaments, I keep talking about how long he's been part of the game, level 3 coach as well, and keep reiterating his accomplishments personally and for the team. And after one of the tournaments, he pulled me aside and he says, "Why do you keep referring to me as a veteran spinner?" So I'm going to avoid saying that. I'm going to call him a man with plenty of experience, heavily invested in the national side, and also very involved with grassroots development. And he's still pretty fit and nimble, pushing for a quick single. So plenty of experience, lots of fitness, works on it quite hard, quite diligently. And well, Kizar Hayat, you'll see him with ball in hand in the second innings. I'll tell you what, he loves his cricket. He's very passionate about it. And if you ever share the cricket field with Kizar Hayat, and you're in the field, do not concede a single off his bowling. He does not like it. He's very miserly. He's also very explosive with the bat. More often than not, bats lower down the order, can pack a punch.
Good fielding there. Single-handed save. Sneaks in a single. Yes, I do have some good jog around my memory. Last year, or I think last August, when I was there in Malaysia for the T20 qualifiers. So before that, there was the Tri-Nations Cup. And unfortunately, he had fractured his hand while bowling. And with the broken arm, he still bowled those last 4 deliveries of his spell. And that goes away. Will be more runs. And I will run away for a boundary. Arm picks up the 4.
Imam say should have been 2, gets gifted a 4. Another misfield. just hasn't been Malacca's day.
It's very ordinary.
Meanwhile, Kuala Lumpur will enjoy this outing with the bat.
It was the call for some football skills, but that don't work. Back-to-back boundaries. The fielders are just losing the grip here a little bit.
A little bit would be an understatement, but we'll take it, Harman.
I was just being kind.
Well, Imam moves on to 14 of 5.
Outside edge, and the fielder takes the catch. Good catch
Not
there.
very far off. Not very far off the ground, but another catch completed. And Imam has to begin the long walk back, looking to find the boundary, only managing to get the outside edge straight to short third.
Easy catch there for the fielder. Imam walks back, that quick cameo. 14 of 6. We're talking about 270. We have 5 runs away with 7 to be to spare. I reckon they could also go for 280 with Akil walking out to bat. Someone I know is known for his big hits.
I haven't seen much of Aryan Akil, so I'll take your word for it. This Kuala Lumpur batting lineup is looking very formidable, and this Malacca bowling fielding unit hasn't been able to fire.
More to finish off the over. 19 overs, 267 for 6 are Kuala Lumpur.
Oh, Malacca, they've used 8 bowlers up until this point. No bowler has managed an economy rate of under 10. The lowest being 11.33. So it's been a horrid day at the office for the Malacca bowlers. Got 6 deliveries to go before their misery ends.
Yeah, dances down the track and gets that away. It's a maximum to start the last over. Fireworks continue.
Well, Kizar Hayat, we did say he packs a punch. Use of the feet on that occasion. Gets KL another half a dozen and the score to 273.
Oh, that is even better. Off the deep square leg this time. 2 and 2 for Kizar Hayat.
Use of the feet, had to wait for the delivery because it hadn't reached him. Decided he's going to take it towards mid-wicket and square leg. In the end, all the way for 6. So, first 2 deliveries, maximums.
Nine on the board already. That should be the third. Is that the third 6? Yes, it is. 3 and 3 sixes.
I'll tell you what, Arman, we were calling the morning game. In the last over, they needed 30 of the run chase. Perhaps Kizar Hayat should have been playing from there. And maybe might have gotten Selangor over the line. But at the moment, he's got 3 of 3. Got 3 deliveries to go.
Make that 4 and 4. Oh, that's going to be a boundary. A shot.
You can see hitting the bat against his pad. He was going for 4 and 4, Arvan.
I just didn't get that connection that he wanted. We'll pick up the boundary. Excellent placement as well between the two fielders. 289 on the board. 2 sixes from here. They've got the 300 mark.
We did say it's a possibility. Now looking much more probable given the track record of this over.
It's a better delivery. Should only be a single. Oh, he's pushing hard for the 2. Excellent running between the wickets. Sir Hayat.
It's all happening here on at the Super 6 stage of this tournament.
He goes big. And that is another maximum to finish off the innings. Well, they don't get to the 300 mark, but they end up with 297 for the loss of 6 in their 20. 4 sixes in that last over. The batting card, Robert, over to you.
Well, 3 batters getting half centuries, one of them getting within 6 runs of a triple figure personal milestone. Unfortunately, not to be. Saeed Aziz and Arslan Shabir with a terrific start for Kuala Lumpur. 64 for Saeed Aziz, 94 for Arslan Shabir. Ahmed Faiz not able to contribute. Virendeep Singh with a quick fire 66 of 29. And Azri Azhar and Imam not much to write home about. Meanwhile, Khizr Hayat closing off the innings in fine style, 32 of 8. 18 extras gifted by Malacca. That sees Kuala Lumpur end up on 297 from their allotted 20 overs. Well, so when we come back from the break, Malacca will need 298 for victory. We'll take a short break here in the calm box and come back to you with the run chase.
And first delivery wicket. What a start. Syed Aziz. First with the bat, now strikes with the ball. A disastrous start. Wicket of the very first. So he gets his name to the wicket column. Just as you say, not the kind of day that they were hoping for. Robert, what do you think about this start?
Well, to the innings, not the best of starts. KL will be very happy they've picked up an early wicket. And, well, since the toss this afternoon, Herman, nothing's gone Malacca's way. Kuala Lumpur and Syed Aziz, they haven't put a foot wrong in this game. 297, that's a mammoth total in the first innings. Oh, playing a miss, beats the outside edge. Well, Syed Aziz has liked operating with a new ball in recent times. He's got the ability to move the ball both ways.
He likes bowling with the new ball. Skipper. He's won a lot of games for his team, both with the bat and with the ball.
Played back with a point. Should be a couple. In fact, it's just a single. And this is where we see the difference between the two teams. Kizar Hayat putting in the dive. Not afraid to put his body on the line. That is a peach of a delivery. Good shape away.
Bowling. Some movement you can see with the ball. Syed Aziz beaming in confidence. Batted so well. Picked up a wicket of the very first delivery of the innings.
Well, it's a good first over. So far, judging from the approach of the batters, it appears that this run chase is far from reach. That's the one that comes back in. Well, 1 for 1 after 1. Players who've been around the game for a very long time. This is Neville. He's been around for a very long time, but still very fit. Get the ball to zip through. More often than not, provides a breakthrough. Here comes Neville. Guided down to third. There is protection. Mohammad Sufyan and Arifur trying to get Malacca off to a start. They lost an early wicket of the very first delivery of the run chase, immediately putting them on the back foot. Happy to just nudge the ball around for singles. Solid in defense. Unfortunately, there are no runs or points given for stylish defensive shots. Sufyan and Arifur at the moment quite happy to just block out deliveries here in the power play, requiring 295 from 18.3 overs. That's played straight to Kizar Hayat, who pounces on it. Neville has been quite full in the 4 deliveries that he's bowled so far. That's because there is a little bit of movement here with the new ball. Oh, goes for that back of a length, helped on its way. Mohammad Sufyan picks up the first maximum. So Neville just erring in line and length. Gives Mohammad Sufyan an easy half a dozen. All he had to do is help the ball on its way. Neville providing the pace. Going too far across the offside. Cut away straight to Kizar Hayat once again. Closes out the second over. Malacca 10 for 1 after 2. Well, 10 for 1 after 2. Sufyan with a maximum in the previous over of Neville. Apart from that, they've been quite content with just defending deliveries from Saeed Aziz and Neville. Driven quite well to Virendeep Singh. Harman, what do you make of this start so far of the 12 deliveries we've seen? 13 so far?
I think it's not a bad start. It is a very big task. You got to bat really, really well if you want to win this game. So you want to do something is try and get as close as possible to the target. that would be a bigger win, I would say.
Yeah, but so far we haven't seen any real impetus in this innings to try and score runs. They've been waiting for deliveries that are off target. Meanwhile, if you're looking to get close to this big total, you're going to have to try and score off good deliveries as well, which is something we haven't seen. Playing a miss.
It's a good delivery again. That outswinging delivery has been troubling the batter. I think that scoreboard pressure is surely going to be there. Talking about 298 to win in a game of T20. Now that is a huge, huge target.
Well, that's pulled away straight. Oh, direct hit. By Kalidas saying that the batter made his ground. A good piece of fielding that, quite in contrast to that first innings we saw.
That is very good fielding, I would say. Direct hit, had the three stumps to aim at. The batsman well inside.
Another one that comes back in quite sharply. Off the thigh pad. Ooh, half a shout. 3 overs gone. 12 for 1.
Just the 2 runs of that over. Syed Aziz has been having a good outing.
Oh, that's hit straight to Virandeep Singh, who takes a very good catch diving forward. That was dipping on him. And we did say Neville, more often than not, provides the breakthrough. And this is how he got it done.
There was a very sharp catch there. Viren Deep saying you could see the batter walking away. When he saw Viren Deep is there, you know that he's a very safe fielder. 12 for 2 as Neville strikes.
Neville with one back of a length, worked away for a single, perhaps two here. Throw goes to the bowler's end. Well, 14 for 2 into the fourth over. The score not going anywhere for Malacca. Had some very tight bowling from Kuala Lumpur. And their opening bowlers, Saeed Aziz and Neville. Oh, he's come down the track. Perhaps pitching outside leg as well. Neville Lianage. Well, that required run rate 17.21 at the moment.
Good bowling here from Neville.
Oh, this is close. This is close. Close enough. The finger goes up. Umpire Chandra, with the raising of that finger, sends back the third batter for Malacca. And speaking of on-field umpires, both are umpires, ex-servicemen. Chandra, part of the Navy, Mr. Kalidas from the Air Force. So, men of authority, men of order. And, well, there you go, having a chat. Mr. Kalidas, of course, that towering figure out in the middle. Had the good fortune of playing a few games under his umpiring. Very happy to have discussions regarding the rules of the game and just the way in which they conduct themselves. Happy to explain any and all complicated rules of the game. Same is Chandra. Mr. Kalidas, also a former player. So is Chandra. So they've played the game. They know the intricacies. Meanwhile, 2 wickets in the over for Neville Lianage. And, so thank you for your services, gentlemen, and now contributing towards cricket. And this MCA Men's T20 Interstate Championship has given quite a lot of opportunities. Teams have the ability to have some import players. They've got to have some under-19 players, all in an attempt to bring you non-stop action all year round. Meanwhile, this is a very good over. Just the 2 runs coming off it, but more importantly, 2 wickets. 1 delivery to go in the 4th over. Oh, beats the outside edge. It's a good end to the over.
Excellent bowling here. No doubt about it. Four overs. The runs have dropped up now. They have dried with those wickets falling in.
Saeed Aziz to bowl his 3rd. He's picked up 1 for 3. Very miserly with his economy rate.
He doesn't like leaking runs. Very nice captain. Captain Cool. But once he gets that aggression mode on, oh, he gets fiery.
He certainly does. He certainly does. There's quite a bit of drama that I've seen over the few tournaments that we've called. He is, by nature, a very pleasant, very kind person, but he's got that aggressive streak to him.
I've seen him during the Tri Nations Cup. Ooh.
Still getting the ball to move around. That's because there hasn't been much damage done to it. Malacca batters just being very nudgy towards the deliveries. We've seen one maximum off the bat of Sufyan, who's back in the dugout. Arifur, who's faced 12 deliveries, batting on 2.
Four dot deliveries. Robert, T20 game this is. Not a 50 over.
Well, you could be misled if you're just tuning in. This is, of course, the T20 Men's Interstate Championship of 2025, brought to you by MCA. And Saeed Aziz is on course to bowl a maiden.
Just one delivery away from bowling. Maiden over 2.5 overs. It's just 3 for 1. Excellent bowling here from the skipper.
Looking for a quick single that was never there. Not against this KL fielding unit. They're very sharp. And we talked about Saeed Aziz being miserly with his economy rate. We'll see Kizar Hayat in action and perhaps Virendeep Singh. Virendeep Singh, the more attacking of the two spinners. Kizar Hayat and both Virendeep Singh in past interviews have said their main goal with ball in hand is to try and dry up the runs. If wickets come, that's a bonus. Kizar Hayat in particular, very accurate with his bowling. Meanwhile, Kuala Lumpur have gone to Gary, beg your pardon, Neville Lianage. Confusing my players here.
Starts with a dot ball. Also, one bowler that is not available for this match is Pavandeep Singh, one of my favorites in Malaysia.
He certainly is. Used to open the bowling in almost every Malaysian game. Currently unavailable. Oh, good bumper. Good bumper. Just slightly off target in terms of line.
That's good to watch. I like this battle. The bowler bowling those short deliveries. Look at that smile on his face. The ever smiling Neville.
Smiling Neville, I think, is going to be smiling even more. He's going to pitch this one up and try and bring it back into the right-hander. There's not much foot movement from Afiq Mukri.
I think their primary goal is now to play those 20 overs completely without being bundled out.
Well, I do have to agree with you there because this bowling unit from KL is making it almost impossible to chase down this total. And so, in an act of defiance, you can keep them out there for all the 20 overs. This is interesting to see the wicket keeper coming up to the stumps. Neville's got some pace about him. Oh, good take there.
Look at that sound as well of the gloves. That came in quick. The It's a gutsy move here by the wicketkeeper to come up onto the stumps with the kind of pace that Neville has got.
Well, that's Mohammad Imam with the gloves. You need to have very quick reflexes, especially if Neville goes back of a length, because you're standing so close. That ball, well, oh, another good take there from Imam.
Quality wicket keeping there. Let's have a look at that replay once again. The batter unable to get any bat on ball. That's how quick it went.
And the other thing I've recognized about Afiq Mukri is that he does not go beside the line of the ball. His front foot, more often than not, goes more leg side-ish. And which is why Neville is slanting it across him. Well, that's uppish. Third fielder won't cut it off. It's a fortunate boundary, not where he was intending, but a boundary nonetheless.
There's the pace of the bowler being used by the batter. Welcome four.
Oh, that's a good delivery. Change of angles to finish off the sixth over, the end of the power play. 19 for 3. The scoreboard for Malacca not going anywhere. A good power play from Kuala Lumpur.
There's the signal from Mr. Kalidas. The restrictions have now been lifted. We have 5 fielders now being allowed outside the 30-yard circle. So you see this test for the batters of Malacca. They've been struggling.
Don't know if you caught that. Mr. Kalidas just massaging his right shoulder. He's had a lot of signals. Mind you, that first innings from Kuala Lumpur had a lot of boundaries. Oh, that's crashed down the ground. Well, Saeed Aziz being greeted by Arifur with a very good looking shot.
Yeah, dancing down the track. That's a good strike. Spoiling the figures of Aziz.
Strays down the leg side. That'll be another boundary. There's no fine leg in place. And, well, this first couple of deliveries here inside Aziz's fourth over, very expensive.
He's just guided that. It's the 4 runs. Some runs coming in at the moment for them. Lovely visuals
And
there.
our friends from the wilderness have decided to jump in on the action. This one goes down to third. And, this is towards the left of the com box, is where all the monkeys tend to come in. And perhaps wondering if they could play some cricket, find some treats. Curious fella, that one. Well, Saeed Aziz has given more runs in the first 4 deliveries of this over than he did in the first 3. 9 coming of the first 4 deliveries. And Malacca still need 270 runs.
Good bowling, yeah. Very good bowling. Keeping it real tight.
Oh, that's a very good looking shot. Up and over. Extra cover. He's not happy with himself. He's not happy with himself. Saeed Aziz. He's given away 10 runs, 11 in that over. After 7 overs, Malacca 30 for 3. That's a look at the bowling card for Kuala Lumpur. Saeed Aziz, 4 overs, 1 maiden. 1 for 14 for him. 3.5 economy rate. Neville Lianage, 2 for 16 for him. He's got 1 over to go. Just the 2 extras. So very tight bowling here from the opening pair. And, as Neville takes a break, we've got jersey number 23, Virendeep Singh coming into the attack. Goes wide of the crease, has a more round arm action, can vary his release points. If he's looking to just skid the ball through, goes more round arm. If he wants to get the ball more straighter and a little bit more bounce, comes closer to the ear. Starts with 1 full and straight.
And smart bowler. Very smart with the ball in hand.
Likes to target the stumps, he does. And as a result of that, on occasion, he can tend to stray down the pads a little too much. But knows exactly what he wants to do. That's why he's got that short fine leg.
It'll be very interesting to watch Keezer Hayat from one end and the other end being backed by Virendeep Singh. Now that's the kind of lineup that you want.
Absolutely seen that happen quite a few times with both these bowlers in tandem. And they provide you 2 things. 1, very economical overs. And 2, very good with the time. Chance for a run out here at the non-striker's end. Oh, could this be overthrows? Yes, it is. See, Virendeep Singh not happy with that. Dot ball hit straight to Ahmed Faiz. And Arman, I think you're going to get your wish very soon. As Saeed Aziz is bowled out, he's more likely to turn to Keezer Hayat. Wait and see if that's the case. 8 overs gone, 34 for 3.
That's 12 overs. Still 264 more to win. That asking rate is just 12 less than what is on the scoreboard.
And as predicted, Virendeep Singh from one end, Keezer Hayat from the other end. You watch Keezer Hayat here. He'll have all his fielders on their toes. They know this man really well. Shot mid-wicket in place. the other thing to keep in mind is they get through their overs very quickly. So by the time Kizar Hayat and Virendeep Singh have bowled out, you've not only saved time, you've saved runs as well. And as a captain, that is a privilege to have because the umpires keep a very close eye on time. And these two bowlers just run through their overs quickly.
These two bowlers are in a hurry to finish off their overs. He's a Hayat, very similar to what Virendeep Singh does, tries and attacks the stumps. He's quicker as well. You can see.
Similar in terms of approach, very different in terms of style. As a captain, you'll be very happy with the outcomes they provide.
Especially with the way Keezer batted today. The way he finished off the innings, that was a complete surprise package for me.
Yep, taking momentum into the innings break is always a luxury. KL have just kept Malacca out of this game. They've not allowed them even a glimpse of hope or a glimmer. Malacca have just been outplayed so far. 23.46 runs required per over now. And you can just see Kizar Hayat running through his over, just 2 runs coming off his first. Virendeep Singh very quickly picks up the ball, gets to the top of his mark. Nine overs gone. Malacca 36 for 3. Just going through the motions here. This is through the offside. Well, the competition starting with 12 teams, 2 groups of 6, top 3 teams from each group making it to the Super 6 stage. And Malacca making it through as well. You'll see that in the Super 6 stage, the men separate themselves from the boys.
So that's been a good game overall for the Kuala Lumpur side. 7-0. Dot ball.
Just 3 runs.
Robert.
Oh, this is the inevitability that we were talking about. Virendeep Singh likes to attack the stumps, occasionally can drift past the pads. One delivery away from drinks break. Happy to just play that back to the bowler. 10 overs gone, 41 for 3, 257 required from the final 10. As drinks come on the field, we'll take a short break and come back to you with the rest of this innings.
So halfway stage, Malacca are 41 for the loss of 3. Teaser into his second over. Being struck away down the carpet. Top delivery straight towards mid-off. 4 runs there. A brilliant delivery. Nice flight and a little quicker through the air. He's
You can see kids are
so quick to get back to his run-up. Catcher does the cry. This will land safe. Will be another single. There you can see the women's team practicing in the background.
If I'm not mistaken, that looks like Mr. Dave Watmore with the ladies. It is indeed.
It's worked away. 4 runs there. Poor delivery.
Meanwhile, was a poor delivery from Kizar Hayat. Pace on, angling into the leg side. Just needed some bat on it. Got it and picked up a boundary.
Worked it away for a single. 6 of it. 11 gone. 47 for the loss of 3.
Well, meanwhile, Malaysia as a whole making some big changes. That man in the middle, one of the pillars on the World Cup with Sri Lanka in '96. We spoke about that team, even in the first game, had a resemblance of the great Sanat Jayasuriya with some batting. He was at the lead of things there. He's now been brought to Malaysia to try and replicate that performance. What a man to have guiding you. And Malaysia also been reintroduced with their longtime coach, Coach Bilal. And we saw very quick results. Malaysia being undefeated throughout. Oof, that's an awkward bounce. Mohammad Imam being hit on the helmet, which is why umpires are always asking wicket keepers and batters to keep the helmet on. He's given a thumbs up, but he's been hit in the head. And high fives all around. But I do think the umpires will call for a concussion test here. Any impact?
That was that. I think it had that bounce off the straight onto the helmet. You can see it struck him hard.
Hayat there with another tap to the head, saying you're all right. Smiles from Imam. Going back to this Malaysian side, you've seen quite a bit of the national men's team. Arman, who are your favorite cricketers? Who are you excited to see in action? They're going to be playing a lot of cricket over the coming months.
I've always been very excited to watch Syed Aziz bat, Pawandeep Singh with the ball in hand, Virendeep Singh. We've got Shervin Munyandi. And Kizar Hayat is someone that I've just added to my list. The way he's batting today. Oh, there's a wicket. Yeah, that's a close call. Oh, Narat says the umpire. I thought there was some bat involved. All looks marigold from the com box, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Well, batter and keeper having a laugh about it. Both keeper and bowler went up in unison. The umpires have always got a very close eye on things. Meanwhile, those are names that are household names around Malaysia. Got a couple of names for you to keep an eye out on. Aslam Khan, we saw in action. Wafiq Irfan, another bowler. Shahadat Ramli. And well, the reinvented Ahmed Faiz is also quite exciting to watch.
Yes.
Very exciting times.
Call him Ahmed Faiz 3.0.
Well, I call him Mr. Dependable, although today couldn't contribute with the bat, but more often than not, he's always very dependable, much like Virendeep Singh. Closes off the over. Perhaps not. Perhaps it is. Have a final verdict. It is the end of the over. There's an exciting young fast bowler coming up through the ranks as well, Arifullah. Swam up in Singapore. Plenty to be excited for. If you are a Malaysian faithful cheering on the side, you get to see a lot of them in action here at the Interstate.
Delivery. Oh, that's a missed opportunity there. Stumping being missed. Imam has been excellent.
Kizar Hayat is well, eventually gets a smile to his face. Brings a smile to Syed Aziz as well. Tell you what, he's a hard taskmaster, is Kizar Hayat. Holds very high standards for himself. That's a tough one. That's off the inside half of the bat as well. It'll be very harsh to call that a chance.
There's going to be assistants coming in on the field.
He's been a very busy man, Harman. Probably wearing one of those smart watches. He's definitely covered his 10,000 steps for the day.
The mandatory concussion test again. See that. Have you ever taken a concussion test, Robert?
Unfortunately not, or fortunately not. Depends on how you look at it. I've always wondered what are the questions that are asked to players.
I think it's about are you feeling dizzy? Can you read the fingers? How many fingers are eyes showing to you? Are you good to continue? Is there something that you need medical assistance on?
I think they do a quick memory test as well. Check if you're aware of where you are in the present. Meanwhile, another one has been dismissed. Ask a couple of questions. One where if you're aware of your present moment, and then they'll ask you one from long-term memory. And obviously they'll do the physical check as well. Meanwhile, I'm glad they haven't asked me. I have very poor memory.
Popping in. Really? But if you can remember 1996 World Cup winners, I think you do have a long memory there.
Yeah, the long-term memory is good. It's the short-term that's taken damage. Meanwhile, some drinks for the players. They'll hydrate themselves. It's been hot, humid conditions here at the BAYUEMAS Oval.
Yeah, it's been a long day as well. It's been tiring for the officials. And Chandra alongside match official Mr. Rakesh. The 7.2 overs remaining in.
The on-field umpires had back-to-back games, very experienced, very seasoned umpires. And, these players at the domestic level, they're very familiar with the umpires. You don't see a lot of dispute on the field. They'll accept the call. They might not agree with it, but they will accept it with due respect.
I think that's the right thing to do as well.
Certainly, there was an instance during the drinks break where umpire Kalidas had to go for a concussion test. Which is why I say that physio has been a busy man. We've had a couple of injuries as well.
And in the first game, we saw a couple of hamstrings being pulled.
Yeah, the magic spray being put to good use. So Saeed Aziz being hit on the hands. Pull out the magic spray for that as well.
That's another good delivery.
Glad they didn't pull out the magic spray when Imam was hit on the head, because that might burn. End of 13 overs. Malacca 52 for 4.
Looks like there's going to be the batter who century by just 3 runs. Arsenal. I'm sorry. Arsalan. I beg your pardon.
Well, I confused Neville for Gary Neville from Man United, and you've also managed to bring in football. That's perhaps we saw some. Arslan, meanwhile, picks up and gets the breakthrough. Goes through the gate, dismisses Arifur. So both the established batters back in the dugout now. Meanwhile, since we're on the topic of football, your favorite team, Herman?
That's a tough one because I do have a few favorites. Look, that's a little inside edge chopped onto the stumps. I'll go with PSG for the moment. I like the jersey quite a lot. I don't know why.
Fair enough. Yes, I'm a huge
What about
Man
you?
United fan. I'm a huge Man United fan, even though we're not having the best of seasons for quite a few seasons
Yeah.
already now.
That's one good reason why my loyalties changed. I used to love Man U. Had all their jerseys. Big fan, but since their players started leaving, my loyalty shifted also.
Yeah, still keeping hopes alive here. Speaking of changes, we spoke about changes being made to the Malaysian setup, people being introduced, reintroduced to steer the ship in the right direction. Hopefully that works for United as well. But for now, Malacca 5 down with a score on 52. And they're going to need some severe overhauling if they are to survive the Super 6 stage of the MCA Men's T20 Interstate Championship. At the moment, Kuala Lumpur are looking quite formidable.
Another dot delivery. This isn't going to help. The 6.3 overs.
The two batters out in the middle, both of them yet to get off the mark. Arslan with a wicket of his 4 deliveries, yet to concede a run.
The dot delivery. Excellent delivery. To finish off, a wicket maiden for Arslan to start off. 14 overs gone, 52 for 5.
Khizr Hayat getting to the top of his mark. Five for 52 after 14.
Quicker through the air again. This time a little full. Catcher is the call. Just over the fielder. Would sneak in a couple of runs. 2 added to the board.
Oh, Khizr Hayat, Khizr Hayat. It is not like conceding runs. Perhaps telling the fielder that should have only been a single. Comes back very well with a dot.
A slow finger goes up right in front of the stumps as Keezer picks up his second wicket. He's an excellent bowler.
He is indeed. And this is what brought about the fall of that wicket. For just back of a length straight. Feet not going anywhere. Simple decision for Mr. Kalidas.
He's aiming the stumps. That's what he loves doing. 4 for 6 on the board. 4 wickets away from the closure of this contest. The game this has been for the Kuala Lumpur. It's going to be a monster victory, I would say. I haven't seen a bigger margin of a victory.
Well, it's certainly up there, that's for sure. Khizr Hayat has got 2 for 11. Got 3 deliveries to go. He'll be looking to add to that wickets tally. Won't be any surprises here. He's not going to slow things down. In fact, I think he might go quicker. Go for that block hole.
That would be a spicy delivery. Oh, that was close. How did that miss the stumps?
I'll tell you who else has been a busy man. It's the man with the gloves behind the stumps, Imam. He's been very brave, very courageous. Remember standing up to Neville.
Dot ball. 50 over, 15 gone. Malacca have been struggling today. Look at that smile. Those 4 overs completed. What a spell Khizr Hayat has had. 2 wickets, just giving away 11 runs. Robert, who would be your player of the match?
I was just thinking of asking you the exact same thing. And for me, it's got to be... Oh,
that's going to hurt.
Immediately.
Probably it's going to sting a bit. It looks like Aziz is on a roll to injure players. First it was his own wicket keeper, and now it was Mohammad Danish.
Not sure what they're doing in their warm-up games. If they're playing target practice with stumps or moving targets. So far, Aziz has been spot on.
I think there's one game that I see. There's one game I see a lot of teams do as a warm-up is that dodge ball with the tennis ball.
Yeah, it's quite a fun game. They do that because it just hypes the mood up, gets the team more relaxed because they're having fun, and that's usually what the warm-up games are about. Get that competitive edge, get that competitive spirit going. right from the word go.
Right.
They'll play a lot of
Rightly
game.
mentioned. Correct. And I think that is where you try and aim at your opposition team member with that tennis ball.
Well, if points were given for that game, Syed Aziz would be leading the points table.
And I'm sure he's pretty good at that game. And he's cleaned him up. Wicket number 7. Arsalan, you beauty. Just the single run conceded plus the wicket. 55 for 7.
Score definitely not going anywhere for Malacca. Your question as to who my nomination for the player of the match would be, it would be this man on your screens. He was a bit overshadowed by the innings from Syed Aziz and Virendeep Singh, but he managed to get himself to 94. And so for me, he'd be my pick. We'll have to wait and see what the officials decide. Although, take nothing away from the innings of Syed Aziz and Virendeep Singh and this all-round performance from Khizr Hayat, it's quite a solidified performance. KL not lacking in any department. They lost an early wicket, but they managed to put up a partnership. Beg your pardon, they lost their first wicket. They scored on 100, an opening stand of 100, and then lost the second wicket quickly. And after that, they managed to get to 297. So pretty phenomenal batting. And then with the ball in hand, they took the wheels off Malacca locomotive. The train never left the station.
Yeah, starts with a wide there, Virendeep into his last over. Will he get a wicket to his name? Batted really well, that quick fire of 61. That's come off the bottom of the bat, the dot ball. Very good delivery there. All bowlers have been at the top. Will run away for a 4. Will find the fence. Trying to go for the big heave. Boundary there. Some late fireworks in the innings. That runs away for a 4. Back-to-back boundaries for Malacca. Something to cheer upon.
Absolutely, and it's refreshing to watch it. Just think about this with the top order. We only had Mohammad Sufyan looking to attack the bowling, but apart from that, they're quite content with just defending. Mohammad Danish, back-to-back boundaries for him.
Soft dismissal. That has just been handed over to Neville. As the 8th wicket falls, Virendeep gets a wicket to his name.
Neville there, rolling back the years with that diving effort. Still a very fit man, mind you, to bowl the pace he bowls at this stage of his career. Quite impressive. So credit to these gentlemen for keeping themselves fit and providing us with absolutely enjoyable entertainment.
As you say, age is just a number.
Tell you what, for somebody for age catching up with, I'm definitely not going to say that's the case, Herman. It's not just a number. It's what you do as you go through life. So There's another example of that. Khizr Hayat managing to keep himself extremely fit. Ahmed Faiz, another one. If you've seen Ahmed Faiz between the wickets, he's like a hare.
Yeah, he's very, very quick. I've seen him. Arslan, he's in for his search for the third wicket. Inside edge, might just run away for a four. Oh, good work there. Saving runs for the side.
Was very good to watch from the youngsters. Very easily could have just let that trickle across the rope, but he had to cover quite the distance. Well, in the end, the batters thinking that was going to go away to the boundary only managed to pick up a single.
Dot ball. Arslan in his third over. For me, he's going to be the player of the match pick.
Also, at least we're in agreement here in the com box in terms of who our player of the match is. He's been fantastic all game. And don't believe in the commentator's curse, but just as I say that, pulls one down the pads, concedes an extra.
Another top delivery. Phil was there. Conceding just 3 runs, picking up 2 wickets in his 2.5, scoring 97 with the bat. That should be the end of the over. 18 done and dusted. 66 for the loss of 8. Showing the visuals, their side has been very dominating throughout the tournament. And today was no different story.
Oh, wow. What are we seeing here? Neville bowling some left-arm spin, perhaps? Yes, indeed.
Well, he can do everything. That's been launched.
Oh,
Drop catch. That should have been a wicket. No, but it was Arslan, the deep.
It was indeed our pick for player of the match has put one down. Meanwhile,
But I'll still give him the player of the match award.
Yes, of course, but when you're backing somebody, you want them to be flawless. Oh, there we go, Neville.
Well, is there something that Neville can't do? He's picked up a wicket as a left-arm spinner also. Third wicket for the day for him. 70 for 9. Stumping there by Imam behind the stumps. Robert.
70 for 9. 9 deliveries to go. Neville with 3 for 20. He's got 3 deliveries to go in his spell.
That sounded like a good rhyme there.
He can't pick up a 5-fer. He can get a 4-fer. Still a very good spell.
You'd still take a 4-4.
Any day. As a bowler, wickets are wickets. Similarly, as a batter, runs are runs.
You can see Aziz stretching in the post-match rituals. He's in a hurry to go back home.
Well, Kuala Lumpur need 1 wicket to seal a huge margin of victory. Pick up the 2 points at a crucial stage of the tournament. It's the Super 6 stage.
Showing some good defense there. Hanif, the last man in, at number 11. They will pick up 1 more wicket and finish off this game. Good effort.
One delivery to go on the 19th.
So wide, he's going to re-bowl that one. 70 for the loss of 9 wickets. That's 71. That's in the air. Is that the wicket number 10? Oh, it lands safe.
That's the end of the 19th over. 72 for 9. The BAYUEMAS is the home of cricket for Malaysia and any and all Malaysians looking to play cricket. That's the venue where this event is being held alongside at the STC Oval. A lot of cricket. You can see at the top right of your screens the women's team that are warming up. Training happens here. Matches. It's a center for action.
Good effort there. In the deep, it was Deep Singh. Gun off a fielder. That was close. That was a very close call. Dot delivery. Is it going to be the 10 wickets or is it going to be the 3 dot deliveries? It's in the air. Is that a catch? Going to wait for the umpire's signal. It's a no ball given there, Robert. Yes, it is.
You were asking before that delivery if it's going to be the 3 deliveries or Malacca being bowled out. Free hit here. It's not going to matter.
Free hit. Dot delivery. The wait remains. Hold well. 5 for 2. It's 3.4 overs. That's going to be a wide signal there. Sliding down the leg. $123 more to win. It's mission impossible. And he's cleaned him up. The innings are done and dusted. And it's Kuala Lumpur who win this contest by 222 runs. It's a big margin victory. As Malacca have been done and dusted for just 75. And Arslan finishes off with 3 wickets to his name. The match summary. Kuala Lumpur putting up 297 for 6 in their 20 overs. Arsenal had it really well. 94 from 39. Virendeep Singh got 66 of 29. Syed Aziz 64 from 32. Sufyan picked up 3 for 51 in his 4 overs. In reply, just a 75. Arifur 23 of 34. And Arslan, again, the pick of the bowlers here, 3 for 6 in his 3.5. Neville bowled really well at the top, 3 for 22 in his 4. And Khizar Hayat, 2 for 11 in his 4 overs. And Kuala Lumpur win this contest by 222 runs. And with that, short little break, we'll dive into the post-match presentation.
Player of the match, Arslan.